Super Bowl 46 is in the books, and like so many Super Bowls this last decade plus, another nail-biter, and it was defense and a late drive by the G-Men that have propelled the New York Giants to their second world championship in 5 years over the very same New England Patriots. And isn't it always a 3 or 4 point ball game? Hi everybody, I'm Chris Berman. Welcome inside the drum with Tom Jackson and with Steve Young, who understands what it is to be an MVP and what it is to play in a clutch game. Once again, Eli Manning, Giants, clutch. They score in the last minute against the Patriots for the third straight game to win a game. Hello.
Think about it, Boomer. He has stared down the Patriots,
yes,
the team of the decade, all the things that have gone on. He stared down Tom Brady twice. He has done it in the last minute. He has done it dramatically. He has done it on the biggest stage. He has done it now this year. From the consensus, I think, is that he is now an elite quarterback. And tonight, with what he did, he's going to play a lot longer, get a ton more yards. But in my mind, he earned the yellow jacket tonight. It's early, I understand it.
Yes.
But the truth is, when he's done with his career, we'll look back and say, this was the place where he became a Hall of Fame quarterback. People are going to yell and scream, but the truth of the matter is, he has done enough, and now he'll run it out for 9 more years and have 45,000 yards and all the rest of it. If nothing else happens with that in mind, now if his career ended today, that'd be different. But I believe with all those yards tacked on to what he has now done, it's a beautiful thing.
And I thought the game was almost, it had the feeling of inevitable. Eventually, Eli Manning's going to do what he's done the last 3 times they played him. He's going to manage to throw a fourth quarter touchdown to win the game. The defense, the line, we talked about it all week long, couldn't get to Brady for 3 quarters of this football game. But in the fourth quarter, they managed to really put the heat on him and the pressure on him. Now, you know, you look at the 17 points scored, and I think there is a big issue here. Yes, Giants did what they did, but in the end, all the 5,000-yard throwers, all the 40 touchdown guys, it took them all, it took to the last game.
Right.
But they're all gone.
Right. Would the big offense withstand the big-time defense? And very early on, Aaron Rodgers out, Drew Brees out, and it took to the last minute, good to the last drop, so to speak. The Patriots' 5,000-yard passing game felled by the Giants' defense and by Eli Manning. You know what? Should we have a look at this?
Yes.
I think it was a good game. Let's go here in the drum. And here come the Patriots, the Giants. Once again, it's Tom Coughlin and Bill Belichick going head-to-head. And once again, it's Tom Brady and Eli Manning. Before the game, Vince Wilfork, the one kiss to Robert Kraft, the other for Myra Kraft, who lost her battle to cancer this summer. Gronk, how would his taped ankle hold up? Testing it in pregame, looked pretty good, but he certainly wasn't the usual factor. Eli Manning, Victor Cruz, and it's an 8-yard first down. Giants moving the ball. 1st and 10 Giants. But here comes 3 big plays, defense New England. Brandon Dederick, loss of 2 to Eli. Then another good defensive play. And then on 3rd and 13, Mark Anderson is there with a sack and a Giants punt. New England defense.
Talked about the pressure that they've been bringing of late. Boom, you saw it there, Mark Anderson.
So here we go. Tom Brady after a good punt inside the 10. And you never see this called. He fires it, but there is no Patriot anywhere. It's a safety.
I gotta tell
right
you,
away.
Boomer, a guy could be running to the post and stop, and you throw that ball. I thought it was an overcall. Technically, probably right, but shouldn't have been called because you never know who's headed to the middle of the field. Tom might have thought that whoever the slot was, probably Welker, was supposed to go to the post, and he throws it. I didn't think it was under duress enough. Thought it was a bad call contextually for what the moment was.
You know, they didn't go nuts, though, at the time, so a 2-run home run, Roger Maris. New York is up 2-0. Ahmad Bradshaw, he's a tough runner. 24 yards and a first down on a 2nd and 2. So remember, Patriots have had the ball for, 8 seconds, and here come the Giants again. Manning to Bear Pascal. Bang! Does a Bear catch the ball in the red zone? You betcha. Another Giant first down. Manning, Victor Cruz, but it's a fumble. It's a fumble, but can you believe the solid Patriots have too many men on the ice?
Well, think about the magnitude of this call, and clearly we have the numbers right there. So clearly 12 men on the field.
And then the slant to Cruz for the touchdown. Again, it somehow got in there. 9-0.
Linebacker trying to double outside, right behind his head. It looked, up from far away, it looked like he had a chance to intercept it, but no, Eli, getting a sense of who was covering who, timed it perfectly because the linebacker was looking for the double the outside guy.
So again, it's 9-0, and New England's had the ball for one play. Now, little urgency, I would say. Brady, Deion Branch. Once upon a time, they teamed up for an MVP Super Bowl. Branch did. First down, New England, 15 yards. Brady, Wes Welker, 19 yards, and that's a first down. First quarter over. Took about a half an hour on the watch.
Fastest first quarter in history.
Now, Brady looking right in the ball. It's batted down, but it never, wasn't even in the hands of Pierre-Paul. It was his chest.
Yeah, but we talked all week about the length of this defensive line, 33-inch verticals plus. They're going to bat down a lot of balls, Boom.
So a nice drive results in only a Gostowski field goal, 9-3. Brandon Jacobs up the middle for 10, but on a 1 foot they need for a first down, a holding call.
Yeah, it's the kind of play you never want to be called for holding because you need so short a yardage. It was Kevin Booth with the hold.
Now, here come the Giants and almost down to Mario Manningham. He can't haul it in, and that's Sterling Moore, who played a big game like he did against Baltimore.
That's right.
Now, Brady connects with Rob Gronkowski for a gain of 20 yards and a first down. So here comes New England.
I thought Rob was 50% to 75% tonight. He did not look like the guy that could really make the difference, and I think it cost, obviously, the Patriots throughout the game.
Aaron Hernandez loses it. Now that's the areas he just can't quite. The Giants jump on it. Initially rolled down. It's a replay. Elbow on the ground. The Patriot drive continues.
You had a great eye. You knew he was down.
I know. I told you right away. Brady. Now here comes some pressure to Wes Welker. And Wes gets a first down. It's a 10-yard pickup. Tick, tick, tick. What do the real good teams do? You guys know it, Steve.
Right before the half, you put the points up. And really, for the first 20 minutes, Boomer, the Giants had a chance to put a real distance between them. And now look.
That was Danny. Go ahead. Danny Woodhead inside handoff with 18 seconds to go. Pierre-Paul stops it for a 1-yard loss. But third down, 15 seconds to go for the lead. Brady now has time. Guys are covered. Guys are covered. Woodhead not covered. Touchdown, 10-9. New England, a 96-yard drive.
Tom Brady in this spot 10 of 10 times will find somebody if you don't put a hand in his face. There's too many options inside that red zone for him. He will find it.
And good blocking by the offensive line. They sustained for a long time to give Tom a chance to throw the football.
Pierre-Paul thought he was going to play. He was going to go intercept it is the problem.
Much of the game they played well, but the Giants turned up the heat, as you talked about, on the pass rush in the fourth quarter. Now, New England won the toss or had the option but deferred. So remember, and they gave the Giants the ball. This is why. Chad Ochocinco catches one, so New England comes out with the ball second half. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis running right, 17 yards, first down. Later in the drive, and Tom is going to eclipse one record of one of his heroes, Joe Montana, 14 straight completions. That's the Wes Welker Super Bowl record. Third and inches. And Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis down to the 20. It's a first down, which sets up 2 plays later. Could it be 16 completions in a row? You get it. Aaron Hernandez from Bristol, Connecticut. Touchdown, New England.
But it was that kind of a game, Boomer. Both defenses played very conservatively, and they dared both quarterbacks to put big consecutive completion drives together. And if you tell Tom Brady to do that, okay, I'll drop 16 on you.
And they had a lineman on Hernandez coming across.
17-9 New England, but here comes Eli to Hakeem Nicks. He became the go-to. Other than the touchdown, they did a pretty good job on Cruz, but now it's Manning to Mario Manningham, and that's Sterling Moore, number 29, who again played huge. So, Lawrence Party Times, the snap, Zach Diassi, the hold, Steve Weatherford, who had a big game punting, the kick, good by Tynes, 17-12. Here comes New England, maybe not. Justin Tuck, oh, no one open. Here you go, number 91 with the big sack.
Yeah, it took a long time, but you could see as they start putting the pressure on, making Brady avoid the rush. You know, and this is what they eventually do with that D-line, and he fell on that shoulder. You can see it cost him a little bit in terms of the pain.
And so they punted, Brady working on the shoulder while Manning going to Nix. He fumbles at twice the Giants. This is Henry Hynoski, the fullback, Johnny on the spot. So a couple of times balls were loose, but the Giants got it. Now that's Bear Pasco, a gain of 12. It's a first down. Third down, New York. Rob Ninkovich and Mark Anderson combine on a sack. Here's a stop, but again, snap, spot, boot, up, good, as the late great Giants announcer Marty Klickman used to say. 17-15, a field goal by Tynes, 33.
You wondered, Boomer, if not putting it in the end zone was going to cost them the game. And I'm sure with Tom Brady, this drive coming up, I thought would be the one that put the nail in. They're lucky that they did not get the score that looked like he was headed to.
But he gets a chance to launch it for Gronkowski. But look who's down the field. Linebacker Chase Blackburn. Gronk usually just hauls him in, not this time.
Didn't look like he could even get off the ground at all. I like Tom taking the chance with a healthy Gronkowski. I don't like it with a guy that can't move and jump and really go after this football.
And you don't see him beaten in a battle very much. I mean, so there you go, and a great play by Blackburn. Now, Ahmad Bradshaw, to here we say, it's a fumble. If the Patriots get it, they're in business. But Chris Snee, son-in-law of Tom Coughlin, on the ball.
Same thing like with San Francisco. Early fumbles, late drops of interceptions. The Giants were very lucky through this run to the Super Bowl.
Now Manning a little underthrown to Victor Cruz, but offside, Ninkovich, number 50.
Uncharacteristic mistakes.
Manning, Hakeem Nicks on 3rd and 2, 12 yards, and that's another New York Giant first down. Later in the drive, 3rd and 5. Play clock, tick, 2 up. They got to use a timeout, and now they burned 2 already, Steve.
Looked like that could be another big issue. Luckily, Manning at the end of the game made it all up because you thought these guys, these field goals and the timeouts burned would really cost them with Tom Brady on the other side.
Couple of flags on Kevin Booth there, and there's Sterling Moore. Starring as Ty Law.
All pro.
He's starring as Ty Law. He knocks it away from Manningham. He got ball, though.
But it was a good play. I thought it was a good play.
So a punt Giants. Now Brady, Danny Woodhead. Woodhead makes a couple of moves on 3rd and 5. A big 19-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Welker on the reverse. 11 yards, and take another look as Brady's involved in the blocking.
Tom is as competitive as any human being you will ever meet.
Now on 3rd and 3, Brady, quick pitch, Hernandez, first down on the outside. Play loses 1, 2nd and 11, New England. Brady for Welker, and here may have been the game, Steve.
I sensed he catches this football. To me, that was the game. You can't say that in 4 minutes left, but putting the nail in right there, getting inside the red zone was the place. Everybody knew it. Tom knew it, his reaction. Wes knew it when he dropped it as well.
So now 3rd and 11. Is there magic? Deion Branch, ooh, big hit, G-Ben. And so now Eli's going to get the ball with 4 minutes, but it is an own 8. His own 12. Deep to Manningham. And here is another play that'll long be remembered that was challenged.
Well, look at the footwork. Look at the concentration. Look where Eli put the football. This is the way you win a Super Bowl. These are the plays you have to make. They took a look at it. It was reviewed. It was challenged. But when you look at it clearly, he had both.
If that doesn't give you kind of that feeling up your spine, literally, you don't play the sport. You don't know what it's like to be in that spot.
And look who's on the sideline. It's David Tyree. Oh, I get it now. Manning to Hakeem Nicks. They're not going to be denied. Giants in the red zone, a 14-yard pickup. Under 90 to go. Quick to Nicks. goes outside. He got the first down,
Stay
but
in
was knocked
bounds.
out. First down first. And now here we go. Bradshaw up the middle.
And they let him in.
He tried to stop, didn't
Yes.
He did, but he should have been very clear. You got Tom. You called it.
What you want to do right here is go down before you get in. Use the rest of the clock. I know it sounds crazy, but think about it. The Patriots let them. Bill Belichick wanted to give Brady a chance with the ball.
And now the two-point conversion, because up 4, might as well try 6. DJ Ware is stopped. It's 21-17, and the kick goes into the end zone. Edelman just downs it. So here come the Patriots now with 57 seconds to go. First down, Brady to Branch, and it's a drop behind.
I think it got tipped.
Yep.
I haven't seen it slow motion, and I actually thought, I don't know who it was, had a shot.
Yeah, they think it
accepted
was.
the
Yep.
ball. Kenny Phillips.
Kenny Phillips there now. Hernandez, and this is a drop.
Yes.
He just can't have it.
Can't. I mean, Tom's he's calculated already what he needs to do to get this ball in for the end zone, into the end zone, and he's calculating that catch.
Yeah, but he wasn't calculating Justin Tuck right here with the sack. The different Tuck rule that the Giants impose on the New England Patriots. 4th and 16. Are the Patriots done right here? Scrambling Brady to Deion Branch for 19 out of bounds. 32 seconds, 1st and 10 from the 33. Brady pumps. Hernandez hits a first down, but they they got to spike it. Tick, 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 back. Spike. Now.
I thought Tom handled, he stretched the time as long as he could. They handled it, the whole team handled this last minute as well as you could. They just could not execute.
Now he fires it long. It's incomplete. Now there's too many men on the ice, Giants. But the key thing for the Patriots, you don't get the clock back.
Yeah, brilliant.
Genius. Put him on again. Put 12 more. Let
And
the
so
clock go.
incomplete to Branch on 3rd down. So now that was to pick up something to make it other than the Hail Mary. But now send Hernandez, send Gronkowski, send everyone down. It's in the end zone. What do you do,
Please slow
Tom?
this down. Slow it. Slow it.
Oh, it's knocked away. And the New York Football Giants once again
Look at
have beaten the
Gronkowski.
Patriots.
Look at Gronkowski eyeing that ball.
He had it. He knew it.
He
just couldn't
was
get to
looking
it.
at it. He knew it was going to be batted back toward him. And, oh.
Hey, is a good ankle there able to dive underneath that? How many times has he caught that ball in the end zone just like that?
Yeah, well, the Giants aren't too worried about it, Steve, because they're jumping around. It's 21-17, Eli. The Lombardi Trophy for the 8th time. The New York Giants are NFL champions. So, look at this. Not a lot of incompletions. Eli, 30 of 40 with the touchdown. Brady, 27 of 41 with 2 TDs and a pick. But in the end, much, much, much lower scoring than many folks thought. Defense, G-Men, and Eli. Lot of alphabet soup right there. But you add it all up, you put it on the Scrabble board, and the New York Giants are the champs. And the New England Patriots, after winning 3 Super Bowls in 4 years, now hoping to get a 4th and 11, didn't happen. We have plenty coming from the field of the drum. The Giants bang the drum. Families, Giant fans, it's going to be a big night in blue here in Indy.
college basketball doubleheader live on ESPN America. First, the Big East has the Hoyas face up to the high-flying Orange Men. Then it's all about the bragging rights as Duke and North Carolina renew the rivalries. It all starts Wednesday at 0100 CET on ESPN America, the home court of college hoops.
Giants celebrate another scintillating Super Bowl over the New England Patriots. Eli Manning, Tom Coughlin, they've won a pair. Eli, the MVP, talks about it after another great performance.
You know, I think it's just obviously you got two good teams playing this game. Obviously, to get to this point, well coached. You know, and it's just tough. It's tough out there on both sides, and you know, offensively we moved the ball well, but it was tough to get in the end zone, tough to score touchdowns, and you know, but it was just great toughness, great faith by our guys, just believing, and some big time plays by a number of guys. You know, just we spread the ball around, taking what they gave us, getting the ball out quickly, and a number of guys played big time today. Yeah, it's just, you know, really they were in cover two. Usually that's not your matchup. They kind of had us covered pretty well to the right. I looked that way, you know, scooted up, saw, you know, I had the safety had cheated in a little bit, and you know, threw it one down the sideline. Great catch by him, keeping both feet in. That's a huge play in the game right there when you're backed up to, you know, get a 40-yard gain, get to the, you know, middle of the field. That way now we can pace ourselves a little bit, run the ball a little bit. And a big time play right there.
You had 2 championships, 2 MVPs. What does this mean?
You know, I'm excited to win a championship. Excited for my teammates. We have a number of guys. This is their first one. Obviously, some other ones who are getting their second and more. But just excited for them. Excited for Coach Coughlin, all the coaches, the Giants organization. This is, you know, this isn't about, you know, one person. This is about a whole team coming together, getting this win. So I'm just proud of our guys. Proud of the team, the way we fought all year, never got discouraged, kept their faith, kept their confidence, and just fought to the very end.
Is it more fitting that it ended with a fourth-quarter comeback? Does that just feel the way the season should have ended?
We've had a bunch of them this year. We've had some fourth-quarter comebacks, and you know, our guys, just the whole second half. You know, when they you know, right before half, they drive, you know, New England drives down, gets a touchdown. First possession of the second half, they drive, get a touchdown. You know, that could have sucked the momentum right out of us, but we responded. We went back, we drove down there, got a field goal. Again, got another field goal, got a turnover by our guys. You know, we were very close. We had, you know, obviously had some penalties that cost us, some very close third downs where we're just, you know, they did a good job knocking the ball out. But offensively, I thought we played very well, played smart, and there at the end when we had an opportunity. In the fourth quarter, you know, we've been in those situations where we knew we had to, you know, no more time left. We had to go down and score, and the guys stepped up, made some great plays. Yeah, you know, it is tough. It is tough. You know, I knew there wasn't much time, and you know, with these guys, with New England, you know, they're never out of it. Tom Brady's a tremendous quarterback, and you know, they did a great job converting on a 4th and 16. They did, you know, all of a sudden they throw one in the end zone. It's up there. You know, that's nerve-wracking. Obviously, we've completed a Hail Mary this year. I was hoping it wasn't going to be another one wouldn't be completed tonight for them. But great job by our defense, stepping up, getting a sack, doing some great things.
So, in a season and in a week when one of the headlines was Manning doesn't play all year in Indianapolis, will he yet? Manning wins in Indianapolis. It's just his younger brother. And now Eli has won 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 Super Bowls. And if you're just looking in the Manning household, that's a big elbow to his bro. But that isn't the deal. The deal is what Eli has done. And I go back to what you said, Steve, and what you say, Tom. This is, yes, the heroics from the game in the desert, of course. An 88-yard drive to win the game again?
How many times have you seen that? Clutch drives, you see that from the greats. So I'm just saying, if you see that from the greats, then by definition, Eli is one of the greats.
Very
I mean,
good.
it's just you can't. And like I said, he can throw for 9,000 more yards the rest of his career. This will be the place where when he goes into the Hall of Fame, they'll say he had 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and he has 35, 45, 50,000 yards and all the touchdowns. I just think when you stare down the Patriots in this era, when in 10 years when they're looking back at this era of the Patriots, he stared down Tom Brady twice in the last 4 minutes, both times, and won. You just, by definition, you are already there.
And if you think to the San Francisco game when he threw 58 times, was sacked 6 times, knocked down 1 billion other times, this was a little different. So championship game and Super Bowl, no picks. Guy used to lead the league in interceptions. Hello.
Well, the team,
Right?
the team is reflective, and we always say this. In no sport is the team more reflective of the head coach.
Good comment.
But this team is also, and that their toughness, their mental toughness, that's Tom Coughlin. But it's also Eli Manning. I remember back when I used to think, and I said it on air, well, Eli Manning, he looks disinterested.
Mellow.
But it wasn't, yes, almost too mellow to be the leader of the football team. But now we know that his personality is perfectly suited to this football team. Calm when everything around him is swirling. Oh, they have the lead. They just scored. I have that ability. And what is this, his 16th now? 4th quarter touchdown pass this year?
Yeah.
Amazing. He's an amazing player at the end of the game when you need him the most.
It's a perfect combination. Just like Ben Roethlisberger, I think, is the perfect quarterback in Pittsburgh.
That's correct.
Eli's perfect for this team because they're going to be in tight ball games. They are conservative. They're not the fastest starters in the world. They are going to be, they're going to need 4th quarter heroics. Keep it close, make big plays at the end. I need a mellow guy that's never going to be too little for the moment.
That's right.
And go out there and just make plays and do the things that you do. It's the perfect marriage. Eli and the Giants and Tom Coughlin, you make a great point, Tom. He's perfectly placed in this team with who he is.
Yes.
And I don't think he'd be perfectly placed to everybody. Neither would Ben, and neither would probably a lot of people where they found that spot. Me in San Francisco, or Troy in Dallas, or whatever else, John in Denver. Those all were places where the platform was perfect for you to go show how really great you are.
And we, of course, will talk Coach Coughlin and hear from Coach Coughlin a little bit later. But the Eli Manning story, now Tom already told you, he set a record for 4th quarter prowess this season in the 2 Super Bowls in the 4th quarter. There it is, not only the drives, but you add it up. 19 of 28, almost 300. First downs passing, and then there's that bottom thing with a W, like in the last minute both times. What does that mean?
That's the important number.
Much more coming up with the Giants' 21-17 win over the Patriots. Another Gatorade shower for the G-Men. We're back.
ESPN America, bringing you the best NHL action all season long. Tomorrow night, Atlantic Division rivals face off at Madison Square Garden. Lundqvist and the Rangers are flying high, but Kovalchuk and the Devils are ready to shut them down. Devils and Rangers, tomorrow night at 0100 CET, live on ESPN America.
When I saw the rundown today, I knew it was going to be a good day.
I'm feeling good about this. We're not like a kid. A little crazy here.
We've become the most violent show on television. I am unaffected by this.
I'm going to need some pep.
Top 10 every week.
Oh, that was a good day.
Don't miss Sports Nation, weekdays on ESPN America.
This celebration continues. Colt fans join the Giant fans in rooting for blue. And Brandon Jacobs afterwards, the big fella with our Rachel Nichols. Rach.
Okay, Brandon, both of these kids can have Super Bowl rings now. You got 2 of them. What does that feel like?
Oh, man, it feels great. Fighting on this team all year long, persevering through the worst ever a football team could go through, going 9-7, and get to this point to win a Super Bowl is special.
You were on the field 4 years ago. You watched everything happen, and then you must have had deja vu watching it all over again tonight.
I had deja vu, watching it all again, but I have faith in our defense, and I believed in them since day one, and they got the job done.
When Eli Manning has the ball and it's the end of the fourth quarter and you have to score, what do you know is going to happen?
We're going to win the football game, no question about it. 10 has been clutch for our football team from day one, and he always will be the rest of his career. You know, I really believe in Eli and his talents, and it's an honor to be on this football team with such a quarterback like that. You know, I wish him a lot of luck.
With the dynasty that the Patriots have been considered, what does it say about the fact that you guys have beaten them in 2 Super Bowls?
We decapitated them. They can't wear that crown no more, baby. Can't wear that crown anymore.
Thank you.
Wow, there it is. I mean, Brandon Jacobs.
Marie Antoinette with the guillotine.
Wow, I hadn't thought of Louis XVI for a while.
Well, that's how it feels.
It really does. It feels like the end of a...
Yeah, when you're on the losing end, that's it. I mean, he said it, but when you're on the losing end, which I have been twice, that's what it feels
The dynasty can't be a new start almost. You can't keep that... The spread's too big now, right?
Yes, it is. Well, it is. I mean, 04 is the last one.
That's an interesting comment.
The Giants ran for 114 yards on 28 carries, about 4 yards a carry. But all of these things go into, this is one of those classic game plans that you used to see against the offensive teams. The game plans that Bill Parcells with defensive coordinator Bill Belichick once upon a time. Keep the ball a ton of time away from the Buffalo Bills. 37 minutes New York, 23 minutes New England. Now, that would be a huge part of what happened here. And no one knows that better than Bill Belichick at the podium on the short end of this stick in Super Bowl 46.
Can't fault the effort of any of our players. You know, they played as hard as they could. We just could have maybe played just a little tiny bit better, but it was obviously a very competitive football game. Okay. It's not my call.
Would you say play a little better, a drop pass here, there, pass from behind?
There's 100 plays you could probably be talking about. Yeah, I don't know. You can pick out a lot of them.
Talk about your kind of thinking on, I'm guessing that you allowed them to score that touchdown today.
Right.
Can you just go through your thinking about, was it a hard decision to go to make that?
No. And the ball was inside the 10-yard line, so well over 90% field goal, conversions.
Are you second guessing anything that you did at all tonight?
Oh, sure. I could have done a better job in a lot of things.
Like what?
I mean, there's a lot of plays out there.
Coach, how do you feel about the offensive line, the way they played tonight?
Thought they played well. They competed well. Thought they did a good job. I mean, look, everything we did could have been a little bit better, but it was very competitive. We just came up a little bit short tonight. I mean, that's about all there's to say. Yeah, it was close. Yeah, it was close, but it was a good catch.
So do you feel that not having that maybe at full swing really impacted when you tried to do that?
I don't know. I thought he went out there and competed pretty well.
And do you feel like your defensive secondary?
Well, we made a few plays. We had our moments. I mean, they made a few more plays than we did in the end.
What do you tell you guys now?
That's between my conversation with the team, between me and the team.
There were points where Brady was on fire, 16 straight in a row. I mean, how did you assess his play?
I thought we played very competitively. We had our moments where we moved the ball, where we stopped them, where we, look, we were in the lead for a good part of the game. So, I thought all of our players played competitively. We just, like I said, we just came up a couple plays, scored short. Yeah, we just talked about that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we did. Yeah.
Bill, every loss hurts. Coach, would you compare this to 07?
No, I can't compare it.
Would you say to Coach Coughlin?
It's a conversation between me and Coach Coughlin. That's all right. Thank you.
Well, Coach Belichick is a member of the fraternity that has won more than one Super Bowl. And now we welcome the latest member. And I shall say, okay, Tom Coughlin, first of all.
Thank you.
Very well respected by everybody. Congratulations,
Tom.
Thank
you very much. Appreciate it, Chris.
It says, okay, the oldest coach to win a Super Bowl at 65. I think you're the youngest coach right now.
I'm the youngest tonight. I really am. Yeah, the last 5 or 6, maybe 8 weeks, I've been the youngest.
What is it about this team that just that just click. And I mean, and he never turned back from the second to last game of the regular season. But when the chips are down the most, you guys are the toughest.
Well, all things are possible for those who believe, and these guys believed, and they came together, and they trusted each other and believed in one another. When our defense started playing well, it gave us all confidence, and the rest is history. I mean, the defense started shutting people down, and we were able to play a little bit of giant football. We kind of cut back on any kind of turnovers and did a good job with all of those things. Our our punter stepped up, Steve Weatherford, and has had outstanding games down the stretch, and our Lawrence Tynes has banged the ball in there when we've had to have it. All those comparisons were made with 07 and 08 and 11 and 12 with the field goal and overtime and all that business. But this has been a very, very remarkable run here, and a great credit to the coaches and to the players for the way in which they stuck together when there weren't very many people. I always tell them, 6-7 weeks ago, there wasn't even a bus. This last couple of weeks, there are absolutely no seats, but it shows you how our game goes,
Mental toughness. I always talk about it. I always say it's knowing you, that it's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
They score at the end of the first half. They score at the beginning of the second half.
Right.
And, we could go through the whole 9 and 7 stuff. What did you tell them? What do you tell them at that moment?
We went at halftime. You know how that halftime is. My goodness, it's forever. You kind of get them up and you say something, and then you go, oh, I got another 25 minutes here. So you walk around and jump in with different groups and so on and so forth, and the coaches are in the back plotting what's going to happen. And there's a certain time when they come out and they get the players offensively and defensively, and then I step up again. But what I really told them was, we're better than this. We're better than this game, the way we played in the first half, and we need to go out there with the kind of energy that we've played with the last few weeks, and realize that there's only 30 minutes left in this game, and it's going to decide who the world champions is. And if we're not hungrier than that other team, and willing to demonstrate greater purpose, then we're not going to be there at the end. So those were the kind of things we talked about. And when we came back out, they took it down and scored. That didn't look very good. And then we drove the ball down a couple of times and kicked field goal. That didn't feel very good either, because we're fighting an uphill battle now. But, boy, that drive at the end, the first play to Manningham was just sensational.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Steve is drooling over that play.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
you're not a dramatic guy. Your team is completely dramatic. You never take a couple 3-week slides. You always pull this team back. I referred to you about a month or two ago. He must be Newt Rockne, because you are able
That's
to
why
keep
you said
teams
that,
from falling apart. You always gather them together. Tell us about that final drive, the drama of the 2 Super Bowls that really ended this run for the New England Patriots and stared down Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. These plays are the most dramatic that I can ever remember in Super Bowl history.
Well, it's an amazing thing, because what we started out, Steve, the beginning of the year was we talked about finish. Finish was our main theme from the very first moment we were together until the very last play of the game. But it was finish. It was fourth quarter. And this particular play had a combination route on the front side and a single on the back side, and we gave him a go route. Kevin Gilbride gave him a go route, and Manningham makes a huge play and a great throw. I mean, look at the ball, where it's positioned, and he gets his feet down inbounds and then hangs on to the ball when he goes out of bounds for a huge play. And, just a little bit earlier, we had a ball that we thought if we could pull him back in a little bit, and he caught it and he was out of bounds. And that was, we weren't real happy with that one, but we sure are with this.
Did you know that they were going to let you into the end zone at the end of the game? Because it looked as if Bradshaw tried to go down just before he went in.
I think he did, and I really didn't get a chance to talk to him about it. We knew they were going to use their timeouts. And on that play, when the ball was snapped, you could see that they were going to let him in. The only thing I'll tell you is, and I, after that happened, I've got that in the back of my mind. I got to carry that one around on my back. Hopefully that's not going to come back to haunt me. But there's 2 ways of looking at this thing. You're up 4, they can't beat you with a field goal. And if you play it out right to the very end, okay, now we're going to have this one play to win the Super Bowl, and it's a field goal. I don't care what the distance is. The poor Baltimore kicker from the week before, there's no guarantees about that either. So I will say this: it's a situation that every time it comes up, you grab it and look at it. Remember when Philadelphia did it a couple years ago? Westbrook sat down on the one, and everybody cheered in Dallas and blah blah blah. But for us tonight, it was, should we score or let's score?
Tom, there was a point in the early fourth quarter that it looked like here comes the pass rush. It took about 3 quarters to establish.
Yeah.
Did you feel it, and did your team feel it, and how did it change what you guys were calling?
Well, we kept coming and coming, and I mean, we had him the rights a bunch of time, but the guy's amazing. His ability to get out of the grasp, it's incredible, and then turn around and make a play down the field, and it is frustrating. Now, the beauty about it is it didn't frustrate us to the point that we didn't keep coming. And when we did that, we could play more people in coverage because those 4 guys were putting pressure. And I'm telling you, they did the same thing to us. They rushed our quarterback better probably than we remember from the first time around as well.
Coach, you're one of the greatest of all time, now proven by 2 Super Bowls. You're going to have to write another book or a book. You better figure out what the secret to success and what makes you different, because I'm telling you, everyone knows you as the guy that stays the course and teaches the fundamentals. I mean, you better come up with some glorious thing to tell them all the secrets of success.
Well, I hope maybe I can do that and then channel it and come back and do it again.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
Good for you.
17-14, 21-17. These are your type of ball games.
Let's stop and say for a second, if you don't mind, if I give credit to the Patriots. I mean, Bill Belichick is a great coach. I mean, you go against him, you had better be prepared for. I mean, I think in the first series they showed 3 different defensive packages on first, second, and third down. I mean, you're coming in thinking one thing. Not that they hadn't played the odd and the even front; they did it all year long. But you know what I mean? Different personnel packages. Yeah. But that's an exceptional football team. He's done it by changing personnel, and he still won, and he's done a great job. So we find out a half hour before we're going to play the 49ers that it's the Patriots are going to be the team to represent the AFC, and so then it starts after we win, and fortunately win in San Francisco. Here comes that matchup. You go against
Belichick just to make the drama more, Coach. We know you love the drama.
Excitement. It's your middle name.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, my wife's over here. She wouldn't be categorizing me that way, I don't believe.
Well, I don't know. I think there are a lot of Giant fans that certainly are a lot of football fans, Coach.
Yeah,
that are
really, I mean, it's
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
2 championships
guys.
and counting.
It's a wonderful thing. Thank you very much. Thanks, Steve.
Super Bowl champion Tom Coughlin for the second time. Justin Tuck is coming up next.
I don't want to take your hat away.
No, it's a big hat.
It's yours.
Thank you, Tom. We'll be back here on the field of the Drum.
This February on ESPN America, the finest athletes in the game take center stage. The NCAA college hoop season rolls on with live coverage from campuses across the nation. Modern-day gladiators step into the ring every Friday on Friday Night Fights. And hockey's best go head-to-head as the superstars of the NHL face off. The brightest stars, the biggest games, all this month live on ESPN America.
Welcome back, everybody. And defense again spells it for the Big Blue, the New York Giants, and Justin Tuck is with us. 2 Super Bowl rings. Twice you've held the Patriots under 20 points, this high-scoring team. And your defense really come the foot. You told me what, at Media Day, bagging Tom Brady, which you sacked him twice, it's like getting a world-class buck. Now what did it feel like?
It feels awesome, man. You know, all glory goes to God for pitting us together as a team, and another Giant team win. I know, I had an pretty good game individually, but, the secondary did a great job of playing the coverage that we called and giving us time up front to go to work. And, we just continued to play together. And when you have 11 guys that goes out there and plays as one, you're going to be tough to beat.
And you knew it was going to be frustrating because they were overemphasizing ball out faster than Brady against you that they've ever done before, correct?
No question. We knew that we were going to be,
you know, he was gonna do a number on trying to get the ball out, trying to, you know, hit his guys on some slants, some quick digs, things like that, and not allowing our rush to get to him. But we didn't feel like they could beat us that way. We felt we just continue to be persistent, continue to be patient. You know, Coach Nunn does a great job of getting us prepared, and you know, one of his favorite things is saying, you know, just go out there and put the bat on the ball, not trying to hit home runs every play. And you know, you just keep chiseling at that rock. It's gonna break after a while. So that's basically what it was. That was our game plan coming into this thing.
So here's the last play. The ball's up in the air. It's going to get batted around. What was your view from the ground? Were you watching?
I was about at the 50-yard line. That ball seemed like it was in the air for about 4 years. I'm so glad to see that ball hit the ground.
The ball went back up. Problem.
Oh my God, it was up for a while, and you know, you never know how those things are going to turn out. You've played a great game collectively, and it's just a bounce of the ball with that thing. So, you know, obviously I was trying to get to him so he couldn't get the ball in there. But when you let it go, man, you just turn around and look, and you say a quick prayer and hope for the best.
Tough and champion. Those are two words that you'll take, I would think, Justin.
I take that any day.
How about dynasty?
You know, that's for you guys, man. We don't really care about that. But you know, hopefully we can continue to win these things, and you know, then we can, like I said, it's for you guys. Y'all tell us when we're a dynasty.
Here's
you was a part of a dynasty.
I know.
Well,
I don't know that.
Here's something for once upon a time, the tuck rule was very helpful for New England. Now the tuck rule, not too helpful. A pair of sacks and a great defensive effort, and a champion again, Justin. Congratulations.
Hey, guys, always a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome anytime, apparently. When we return, Tom Brady, will hear from him. There's Tom Coughlin walking off. Justin Tuck, the champion Giants, again.
The Boston Bruins have won the Stanley Cup, and they pour on to celebrate with Tim Thomas, their heroic goaltender. And this will undoubtedly be the highest that it's ever been held.
Don't miss the NHL all season long, live on ESPN America.
Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. $20 if you get it tattooed. I'll alert the media on that. Boom. Hey, shut up with that. We agree. This is horrific. I needed a net. One word. Magnifique. I'm thinking my quarterback. Just stop talking. What are these players thinking? You didn't call that. But you know what we do have?
Pardon the interruption. Weekdays on ESPN America.
Who played hungry, who's hungry, and who's not going anywhere for a while? That would be Eli Manning, whose pass to Mario Manningham started it all, and yet another MVP for the Super Bowl. He is the 11th quarterback to win multiple Super Bowls, joining his coach Tom Coughlin. 13 coaches to win multiple Super Bowls. He's the MVP, and fourth quarter drives or overtime drives this year. This was number 8. Tops in the league, a number usually associated with Tom Brady, who we'll hear from when we return here at the Drum on our Super Bowl 46 Prime Time.
Welcome to Sports Nation.
That's it? One person says yay? Would you guys like some grass? This is in your pocket right now. This is embarrassing.
Oh, you're doing good.
This is too late.
Ring it.
Wink, wink.
When I start tearing
I was completely wrong.
That was a lot of talking without breathing.
Don't miss Sports Nation. Weekdays on ESPN America.
The Giants win it 21-17. Tom Brady couldn't pull one out of the hat at the end. Talked about it afterwards.
You know, we just came up a little bit short. And I think there were some missed opportunities out there. And every guy in the locker room wishes, you know, he could have done maybe a little bit more, and maybe the outcome would have been a little different. But It was a very hard-fought game. You know, we fought to the end. You know, we're very proud of that. And like I said, we just came up a little short.
Steve, what didn't happen that could have or should have happened for New England?
Well, I go back to just the nature of who he has to deal with. There is no fear factor of the friends that he has around him to help him move the football. And because of that, he has to make essentially concoct it himself. And I think he's miraculous at how he does it. Today, he didn't get the help that he needed in some big plays, some yards after catch, something to break, because he completed tons of balls. It just wasn't enough. I think Tom Brady does more with less than anyone maybe who's ever played.
Even with the changes of the rules, defense rules in the end.
You know what's amazing? The Patriots have now lost, well, the Bills, the Vikings, and the Broncos, 4-time losers Super Bowl. Patriots too.
That sounds funny.
25 years after the Giants won their first Super Bowl, trailing 10-9 at the half, courtesy Harry Carson, they do the same thing.
Let's take it to the field. We champions. 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 Let's take it to the field. We ready for 'em. Let's get it on. We ready for 'em. Let's get it on. Look into my eyes, I don't understand giving up. Look into my eyes, I don't understand giving up. Look into my eyes, I don't understand giving up. Look into my eyes, I don't understand giving up. We ready for 'em, let's get it on. We ready for 'em, let's get it on. We ready for 'em, let's get it on.
ESPN America. American for sports.
I told everybody not to hobnob, and you're on their 30-yard line. These guys are looking for sympathy. I don't want to give it to them, and then they'll kick our.
How you doing, buddy? Always good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
You don't remember me, do you? I almost had you come to Cal when I was there with Steve Marucci.
I was ready. I was ready.
You weren't too ready. You didn't come.
What do you do, calling plays or announcing the game?
Yeah, I'm from CBS. I did one interview with them. I've been trying to dodge them all year. They finally
nailed you. Yeah.
Love you, man. Love you too. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, no matter how it comes out,
No matter how it comes out, that's right.
You can't change that.
Exactly right.
Huh?
Exactly right.
Let's go friggin' doom, spin him.
Let's go, kid. Good luck to you. Play like you. Whatever you want, Debo, just do what you do. Just do what you do.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for protecting our country and our families. Thank you so much. Have fun.
You guys cover kickoff for us? Kickoff, bend over, and 8 yards deep. He's coming out of there.
Derek Sproles runs to his left, and he's got a hole.
There we go.
To the 40, to the 30, down the left side with the crumble to the end zone. Touchdown! Yeah! Teddy, baby, nice job! Nice job, Teddy! Oh, nice job, baby!
Stay with your plan, folks. You got a good plan. Stay with your plan.
Come on, guys! Let's go! Get to the quarterback! Atta baby D! Atta baby!
Keep the pressure on them. They can't handle this.
There's a handoff. Matthews cutting to the left with a stiff arm. Breaks that tackle.
Go! He's gone! Yes! Yes! Now you're talking, man! There you go!
That's a great play now. That's a great play.
They're sucking air. Just keep running it right down their throat.
2 timeouts. 2 timeouts, a lot of time. We got the ball in the third quarter, so let's get some points here and put these away.
What's the shot? What are you doing? Hit your guys coming off one more time with no penalties.
Here's the blitz. They have him, and down he goes.
Can we get a couple blocks? Why don't you go ahead and get dirty, somebody?
All right, come on. No sacks, no picks.
Throws the right side, and it's intercepted.
What's he doing?
Why would he throw that? Just run the ball.
We got to get a stop. They've yet to punt the football.
Oh, my God. Wide open.
How does that happen on cover 2, man?
Come on, Keenan. You got to keep that ball inside of you.
Everybody trying to do too much.
Get your head up. Let's go. He's hit. It's so cold.
Oh, no.
And we've got a Steelers touchdown with a huge defensive play
Could it get any worse? Looks like a damn scrimmage.
He's going forward! He's going forward! He went forward!
Oh, he knocked him down.
They're holding him!
Let's delay a game! Oh! Come on! Dang it! About freaking time! Yes! That's what we're talking about. Me? Yep. That's bullshit! That's an armbar! That's an armbar! That's an armbar! No, I don't. Hey, what are you going to say?
I did not see that arm. I got to get help.
Did you see it right there?
Can't make a call now.
Can you find out why that wasn't called the blocking the back of the point of contact?
Yeah, he said he didn't touch him. Holding right in front of your eyes! Hey, Greg! Holding right there!
I tell you what, that was a horse call. He was out of bounds. But we'll take the pick.
I couldn't get my flag. My flag was way down here, Coach, and I couldn't get it out.
I wish I had that problem.
That's why.
They're in neutral zone. It's on us.
He's got a false start before he got in.
He got a false start.
He's got a false start before he got in.
Well, that's obviously the answer he's going to give. Yeah, but that's the obvious answer. It's the same every week.
We can't do stupid stuff, okay? We're just hurting our football team. We're making you guys, letting them go only a few yards to go score.
Why would you jump that? We can't do those silly things.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
When are you going to see a freaking hot? How many years is it going to take? Look in there and expect blitz.
You know where to line up? Yes. You know where to line up on weak right close? You're driving me crazy. You're like my kids.
Stop spinning off of blocks. Throw that some. When you spun, you expanded the damn hole and the back was able to scoot through.
Don't bite on that play action now, okay? Get a little depth, take it slow, and hit the tight end on the vertical.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna go 300 at Omaha.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, but you got to give yourself time. You're not giving yourself time. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go now. We got to get a drive going. Let's go now.
Keep punching, keep punching. Keep punching, ball's coming to you.
Just thinking, Doug, you got plenty of time, and then we'll shift it in 2 minutes when we have to. Back door! Go!
Looking lost to the left side for Nelson.
15-25! Touchdown! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Hey, that's it. We did our job. We got it down. Give ourselves a chance now. Here's where we go hot. Let's go, baby.
Ball!
Let's go now. Come on, let's finish this up. Let's get out of here right here. We've been here before.
Hey, let's go score a touchdown. Don't worry about tying it. Let's go score a touchdown.
High gear, baby. Talk to your boys. High gear. Here we go. Got to get in the end zone, boys.
Let's make a play. One play. Come on.
Don't stop! Let's go!
Big stop back at the 30, 25-20.
This is the one here, this is the one. Time out!
Hey, we got 2 runs and a field goal or a touchdown, right?
Exactly. I like the 2 runs and a touchdown or 1 run and a touchdown.
Go gun train right, scat right. Go thrasher, X-wrap 4 swing.
Hey, quick gone left. White stick blackjack. Hurry up, Jays.
Tight left, Y counter, 97 news right. Z fish, B flag, lurk kill.
Of the game, all right? Yeah. Hey, good luck to you guys the rest of the way. Go get it done. All the best to you, man. Merry Christmas.
Way to go, man. Great job.
Good squad.
Thanks, man.
Hey, John.
You guys got a hell of a team, man. All right.
Hey,
Keep up the good work.
a long way. All right? Take care.
Congrats.
Stay healthy.
Good job.
You too.
It's a fight every week, guys. We told you it was going to be a fight. You guys put it all out there.
There's going to come a time that we don't celebrate making the playoffs, but it ain't going to be tonight.
You guys did a tremendous job in the division to take the star down off the mountain, put the NYG up on top. Now listen
keep it
now.
up there.
You got to keep it there now. I mean, every one of these battles, everyone's a struggle now. We're going to have to get ourselves ready for this Washington team this weekend. But let's enjoy this, and I will see you Wednesday.